Okay, Claire. Home run. Fabulous. Just fabulous. Look how much nicer this looks. Um, it's no longer separated from the page, so now we can see that it's part of the page, so it works so much more effectively for the viewer to understand that this is part of the page and not something that's been placed on the page. And I think that's important. I think a lot of students tended to do that, place color blocks behind their type because, well, simply because the example had that. And I found that part of the example to be not to be considered good design. So I can say that now. I can say that now that we're done, right? But yeah, I would consider that a weak point of that. That Paleolithic, that Caves of Lascaux with the, what was it, Massimo Vignelli quote. Remember that example from week 1. I didn't think it was very well designed typographically. So, okay, there, I said it. Okay, this is great though. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Each page is just fascinating and interesting. I've got a couple of suggestions. This one, let me get off of that. It seems like I have to click on a page on one of these pages. It's so weird. Adobe Acrobat is so weird anymore. All right, so what I'm trying to do is click off the page, and it won't let me. So what I want to do here is I'll click on this page so I can get to this page. I'm going to get my tools going. I want to edit the PDF because there's something I want to do here. And I should have set this up before. I apologize for that. So I am going to put this on hold for 1 second while I do set up. Hold on, I'll be right back. This is what I was getting at because I want to draw a line and I want to show you something here. And let me see if I can zoom in here a little bit. Okay, this is perfect. So I want to draw this line, right? And you'll see exactly what I'm doing. I just want to make sure that line falls even with the stripes on that straw. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing right here. See how I'm not following the curvature of that straw. I just want to get to where that line indicates. Okay, there. Now let's back out a little bit. And this is what I'm talking about. So this is odd because the way the straw has these stripes, and the stripes, your F and D are askew from the stripes. So they're, as you can see, they're not following the natural sight line of those stripes. For that reason, I would select this text box, this whole text box here, and just rotate it a little bit down so that falls more even. You can draw a guide too, and then just pull that so that your baseline aligns with that sight line of the straw. Now it's going, I kind of see what you did. I kind of see you kind of went in the middle between, because this line right here doesn't fall on that line. So you're gonna have a little bit of an oddness if this is the case. And that's okay, it's perfectly fine. I think it's really obvious when you look at the F and the D that they're kind of set askew within that little frame that you've designated for them. So let's go back to, whoops. Oh, geez. Okay, hang on. Okay, back to document, and then we'll just go through. Let's go through the work. This page is great. I love it. Everything is fantastic. This page, honestly, I think that the graphic is too big for the page. I love the fact that it's bleeding across the gutter, but I don't know if it should bleed off the page, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Because right now it bleeds off the page, but the way you have it placed is that tire right there is about maybe a 16th, less than a 16th of it, a 32nd of an inch from the page crop. And that's going to end up being a production nightmare. For that reason, I would bring this. This is not going to let me draw this through both pages, but I would bring it down, start it about there, and then, bring it over like that. But we'll just scale it down a little bit. Cover looks fantastic, front and back cover. And then we have your written, what the, oh, there it is. Oh, here's your written paper. And yes, everything's great. Everything's perfect. You've edited it to everything fits the paper. So as far as I'm concerned, this is A work, high A work. Very, very good job. I think you did a great job interpreting the intent of the assignment, the objectives of the final outcome, And I'm really proud of you. I think that this is definitely, most definitely a portfolio piece. All right, any questions, comments, or anything? You've been wonderful to work with through the weeks. I just want to mention that. But any questions, comments, concerns? If I can help you with anything else in the future, let me know, and keep my contact info for that case. But in the next 2 days until this class pretty much ends, feel free to get with me if you have any questions. All right, Claire, fantastic job. Thank you so much.